everyone, the Wagon Wheel of Wisdom here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notifications down below if you haven't already. Hey folks, Kevin here, and we're back at the Wagon Wheel of Wisdom. Behind me as usual, the beautiful wagon wheel. Hopefully still a little wisdom up here. This morning's topic, I want to talk about that there's a way out of this mess. But what I want to stress is it comes from yourself. It's the most important factor in all of this is you. The reason I'm talking about this morning is I was watching another video, and I believe her name is Gabi Kav Leno. I might be mispronouncing that, but I'll post it down in the description below. And she does, I think, a great, honest job of I don't want to use the word harsh, but more of the harsher truths about this journey that take away and separate all of the labels and things like that out of it. And the one thing that I think her video, she didn't really stress on, but I think the point is she's driving home is all of the suffering inside of us right now is being caused by us. Well, but Kevin, they broke up with me. I know that. They broke up with me too. That's why I know this to be completely true. The suffering that I am continuously doing inside of my own head isn't her doing it to me. It isn't anything from my childhood that my parents are doing to me. It is just the wiring inside of me that needs to be rewired and reworked. But from a self-ownership perspective, which I think is so vital in this, just to own the fact that we are doing this to ourselves on a daily basis. And knowing that we have the power, again, this piggybacks off my last video, we have the power to control that. And that's what I'm beginning to truly understand about this journey, is we do have more control over this than we initially think. And I'm not trying to take away from people that are going through the suffering aspect of this out of the gate, because it is, the confusion is what threw me the most. The confusion being, why am I feeling this way? What in the hell is going on with me right now? What is different about this breakup than any other breakup I've ever been through, etc.? And that confusion, once you begin to sort of dig in and dissect and maybe accept where you're at, get away from the hopeful aspect of it. And that's not to say give up hope, but I want to imply this and stress this, that hope needs to be redirected inward and not outward. Not the hope that you reconnect with somebody. Hope you reconnect with yourself. When this reconnection of self goes, and again, I'm not speaking in terms of experience because I'm just about 6 months into this and I'm in a no contact state right now. Them not talking to me whatsoever. So I don't know what the future holds. But at the same time, I know what I can control. And that is the inner dialogue inside of me, and going to work on that and beginning to ask questions about old conversations I was having with her, and begin just like, why does this upset me in the manner that it does? What is it about this conversation that hurts me? And then once you begin to kind of flip that script inward, you begin to realize, and most importantly, this is when you take control of your own power. This is where you become powerful, because you've now understood that you do have a little bit more say in this, and it isn't external factors that are causing all of this. External factors are bringing these things to light, which, as much as I hate to say it's a blessing, it's a great thing. A hard thing, but a great thing nonetheless. But once you begin to understand that the emotional side of it isn't anybody doing it to you, it's you doing it to you. That's the whole damn point. That is the whole point. These are the areas that I believe, and again, excuse the term, we are weak in and need to find a source of strength. And weakness is a wrong term. I would say we don't have that tool set yet. We didn't know any better because our programming up until this point has taught us to believe in something otherwise, that externally this is what makes us happy, when it's an internal thing. Here's the reason I will say that I think that this is an absolute truth, and I'm going to connect two events. The first event being, and this is one I've talked about, is a night in a hotel that her and I spent when I was just embracing her on top of me. The love I felt at that time, I thought was coming externally from her to me. And it wasn't. It was something being activated inside of me, and a spot, a place, a point in time that I've always wanted to feel and resonated with and felt its existence. My mistake was thinking that it came from her. Again, the catalyst is not the reason behind it. I am the reason behind it. You are the reason behind it that you felt this. That love is inside of you. The other event I'm going to connect this to, which is odd, is the most recent of when I passed out after I tore or pulled my quad. I don't know why the hell that happened, but it happened. And I remember vividly, while in this passed out state, of me saying, while these visions of my life are flashing in front of my eyes, saying, oh my God, did I just die? Did I just die? Did I just die? And then absolute peace coming over me. The same loving feeling that I had with her, but except now by myself and being in a total state of surrender, just like when I was with her. But what that tells me is it's internal. It's not external. At that point in time, there was nothing activating it but me. But that same exact feeling was there. So I have to give it its credence to know that this person might have activated these things inside of me, but all they were doing was showing me that within me these things exist. I do have more power than I thought. I do have more control than I thought. And I do know that that unconditional love that I thought I was exuding to her, other people in my life, was happening because of them. No. This is what we have inside of us. And this is a realization that I hope many of you come to. You've had this power inside of you the whole time. It's just been dormant. Or we've been under the illusion that it's been happening to us instead of it happening within us. It's a very distinct difference, and it puts you in a different mindset, or at least it's me. I might be talking complete Chinese right here to people. I'm sorry to bring out that language, but I might just a total foreign language to people right now who can't quite kind of conceptualize this. But I'm just conveying to you, based on this experience so far, that power is inside of you to make all of this change and to make all of that outside noise, all of the outside blaming the parents. And it's not to say that your parents didn't fuck you up along the way, but like them and like me, I'm being the best parent I can be with the tools that I have. And if they didn't know any better, they didn't know any better. The thing is, if we go on the spiritual journey side of this, we chose our parents. How's that for putting it on us? We chose our parents. Why wouldn't we, right? Why wouldn't we choose a challenging situation that we knew was going to fuck us up for years down the road, right? So again, there's more power in this than I ever really gave it credit for. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody. I am imperfect on this journey, and I am going through emotional hells and heavens at the same time. It's happening to me in real time. But with each hell I seem to go into, I come out with new wisdom and new nuggets and new ways to deal. And I'm replacing old ways of dealing with new mindsets. And that's the evolution, I think, of this growth, where it needs to go. It feels right. It doesn't feel wrong. I might be, implementing some tools that are a little suspect in the beginning, but I'm a kid learning how to walk here in a lot of ways. This is brand new, and I didn't get a manual on how to go through this journey. So I just, take ideas from everybody. That I read all your comments, and I watch and read a number of things. And as you can see, I'm trying to really lessen the labels that this twin flame, I don't know, sometimes I look at it as a cult in some ways, and I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but just with the way the name has been sort of perverted, and it bugs me. I want to bring a lot more truth to this, and that is we have a lot more power than we thought. You can separate all the labels out. You don't need them. Call it a breakup, and call it the worst breakup you've ever been through. Okay? Be honest with yourselves about this journey. And I think you're going to find that the more honest you are with yourself about it, the faster the healing goes. So, hope you guys are well. Have a great Friday. I have to do security at a drag queen event tonight, so that is going to be interesting. But I feel like I need to be there, so maybe there's somebody I need to talk to. Don't know. But anyway, hope you guys have a great Friday, and love y'all.